So guess what? It's shit weather outside, but that is not gonna stop us from playing pool. So we got a new challenge from another pool hall that this time is gonna be in Zaandam. So I don't know if you guys know it, but obviously I'm gonna have two people being interviewed as well. Let's get to them because one of them is actually a Dutch champion. Guys, let me introduce you to Jan Rempe. As I told you in the previous section, this guy is a champion. In 2018, this guy was 8-ball champion. So he's a big deal. So let me introduce you. This is Jan Rempe. We got another derby going on.
Exactly.
This time it's a little bit closer. It's in Zaandam. Tell us a little bit about the setup.
It's going to be 10v10, 10 players of Zaandam and 10 players from here. We're going to play, every player is going to play 2 singles and 2 double matches. And it's going to be a competition, but it's also going to be about fun and
having a fun time.
Having a fun time.
Exactly. Nice. Tell us a little bit about the players. So I've been in the same WhatsApp group that the majority of players from boven'tij are in. Who are we actually taking with?
So off the top of my head, we're taking Brian, you. Schweib, who's a bartender here, Musin, who's one of our better players from the first division.
Some players, but not everybody.
Right.
That has to do with the restrictions that they implemented. There is only 10 players that we're going to play.
Right, exactly. Because Zaandam doesn't have that many players. They don't have enough players to play a 20 versus 20, like we did against Plan B. So that's why the 10-player restriction.
Okay, cool. So myself, I think I've been in Zaandam, the pool hall, like a couple of years ago, but I don't know, I believe they renovated and they did something else to the pool hall.
They moved recently.
They moved?
Like
okay.
A year ago, I believe. And I've not yet been in the new venue, so for me it's a surprise what I'm gonna encounter over there.
Okay. So that's actually good because then nobody is going to have a little bit of an advantage.
Except the home players.
Except the home players.
Right.
Do we know who they are?
Well, I know the captain. It's Rinus and his wife. And there's going to be a lot of snooker players because Zaandam is the place. The venue is known for its snooker players and Premier League team. So Rinus has brought a lot of snooker players to the pool scene.
Okay.
For us to battle against. Yeah.
So. But then again, playing snooker is not the same as playing pool.
True.
You see a lot of players that actually try to do that. You know, on top of your head, who tried playing pool from the snooker world? There's a Sullivan.
Oh yeah, sure. And Jimmy White.
Jimmy White.
I think Alex Higgins. And Steve Davis. Yeah. They all played the Moscone Cup.
The Moscone Cup, exactly. Last question. Obviously, it's going to be for fun and promoting pool, because that's what we're all here about. We're not going to be here to earn money. But there was also something about food.
Right, exactly. So we're going to be there with 20 players the entire day, so some of us need to eat, most of us. Food is going to be provided, right?
Cool. I'm happy, I can't wait. In a couple of days, we're going to go there. We have no idea what's coming up, who the players are, what the venue is going to be, what kind of tables, how many tables they're going to have. But I'm excited. And the next part that you guys are going to see is going to be the person that Jan Rempe just mentioned, Rinus, and he's going to talk a little bit about his team. So big thank you to Jan for providing this interview, giving us a little bit of insight, and we'll see you guys there. So ladies and gentlemen, let me please introduce you Rinus and Sebastian Kahn. These guys are going to be our opponent. And they're going to talk a little bit about what we're going to do today. So let me ask Rinus right now where we are and what we're going to do.
So we are in Zandam in Westend, a famous snooker center in Holland, and just started with the pool. So yeah, we are trying out to our level of players to a famous pool center as boven'tij. So and we're playing 10 against 10, and we're shooting 2 team games and 10 doubles and 30 singles games.
In total, okay.
In total,
so
yeah.
that's about like 40 games that we have
42.
42
yeah.
games, okay, that we have to play. That's awesome. So it's basically going to be an entire day worth of playing pool for us.
Yeah.
That's nice. Sebastian.
Yes.
You know the majority of players that are playing from Zandam. Rinus knows the majority of players that are from boven'tij. What are the odds that you guys are going to be favorite or not?
I have no idea.
You know,
I am relatively new to the pool scene. Only started a couple of weeks ago, playing a lot of snooker as well. And I have absolutely no idea what the level will be today. And I'm very anxious to find out if I can compete with the guys from boven'tij.
Nice. Okay, so follow-up question. You know a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Which of them would you say are the top 5 players?
Well, I think as we ranked them, like obviously Rinus, very well-known pool player in my eyes. We have Ed Geels, who is in the top 5 with us? Tim
Tim and Peter.
Peter de Zwart,
Yeah.
and myself.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And we're missing Bas van Kaan.
Yeah.
Bas van Kaan, okay. I think I have to play two of your top 5 players, or 3 of your top 5 players. Okay, that's nice.
Well,
nice.
good luck.
Okay, so as I mentioned, Rinus, you know a little bit about the players from boven'tij. What would you rank us, or at least the top 5 players of boven'tij?
Who are competing today?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's ranked correctly like Jan did. So you've got Jan Remp, of course, national champion 8-ball. Mushin is making a lot of points in the competition, and it's a very high level. So I'm expecting a lot of him. Yourself are ranked 3rd, so that's what I can understand. Yeah, it's going to be a close match. I think it's going to be real close, and I'm watching out for the game Sebastian against Jan. That's going to be a nice game to see.
That's going to be the highlight of today.
I think so.
Two
Yeah.
of the best players.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about the competition part, what is the general idea of today?
The general idea is having an atmosphere for people to watch out for really enthusiasm, a lot of noise, cheering for their own teams, and it's just to see how pool can be played in such an environment. So not only being quiet, but also getting the nerves up with the players. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know about Sebastian, but there was a little bit of, let's say, noise, a little bit of talk through Facebook that we were going to have the competition or the league that we're going to do today, the venue, is going to be a little bit, like Rinus said, a little bit in the loud part, just like they do in the Mosconi Cup, a little bit. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I love it.
You love it?
I love excitement in the crowd. Obviously, when I refer to snooker, it's always quiet, it's always concentrated focus. And when you're switching to pool, it's more, it's lighter. You know, there's always a little more loud music, a little more atmosphere in the room. And well, I like it. I can do both. I can switch between those. So
Good.
I love both sides of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm really looking forward to it, and we got a couple of players in the background. They're already practicing, and I can't wait to start. So let's get to it. So I want to thank Rinus, Sebastian. Thank you so much for this interview, and it's hopefully it's going to be an awesome day for everybody today.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, this final score was 21 Westend, 21 boven'tij. I do want to give a big shout out to both of these pool halls for one actually holding the venue and the other for participating in it.